Jacksonville. It's your favorite media mogul, Daniel Patrick Hicken, ready to give you a little rundown of all things Jacksonville sports. First up, let's start with our Jacksonville Jaguars. Bye week time, no jokes inserted. I know they can't lose. Listen, GTH analytics. I'm so over hearing that the Jags have, the second most first downs in the National Football League, or the Jags, are plus 11 point differential, just like the Dolphins, who are 7-3. I'm over it, man. I'm over it. You know what? I focus on 3-7. Okay. Now, do I feel better about 3-7 than I do about 2-8 a year ago? Yes. Do I believe in Doug Peterson and Trevor Lawrence? Yes, I do. But I want those to translate to victories, and they haven't yet. And you know why? Because we can't close. We can't finish. Fourth quarter losses. Washington, Houston, the Giants, go Indianapolis, go down Denver, go down the list, right? Interception on the goal line, roughing the passer, personal foul on an interception. I mean, those are the plays. They're losing plays in the fourth quarter. Jags have led the fourth quarter in just about all their games. Coming off a loss to Kansas City, same thing, missed opportunities. I'm over it, right? But the schedule gets tougher now. So how are they going to respond? I don't know. It's a mystery. So at least in that way, I sort of look forward to what we got going forward. Now let's talk the Gators. Playing better? Yes, they are. The biggest shock for me is defensively. They've gone 6 quarters, I think, without allowing an offensive touchdown, if I'm not mistaken, since the halftime of the A&M game. And I know it's A&M and it's South Carolina. South Carolina's missing their running backs, etc. I get all that. But they're playing better football. They're playing who's in front of them. They got Vandy. It's going to be freezing cold. Go win that game. You're 7-4, and you got a showdown with FSU. And speaking of FSU, now they are playing impressive football. And they're playing, again, their ACC schedule. But let me say this. They've got more 20-yard plays, 20-plus yard plays from the offensive side than anybody in the country. 75 plays of at least 20 yards, more than anyone. That's pretty good. They've rushed for more than 200 yards 5 straight games. That's their longest streak since they had a guy named Warwick Dunn running wild in 1995. That's pretty good. They're going to beat Louisiana. They're going to go to 8-3, and then they're going to be ready for Florida on Friday night. So can't wait. Should be fun. Looking forward to that. And finally, high school football playoffs. We had a lot of teams go out in the first round, man. That hurt. And I was hoping for a Bowles-Bishop Kenny rematch, but Bishop Kenny lost to Orlando Bishop Moore. And Bowles should be careful. That's a good football team. They ran the ball all day against Kenny. So Bowles and them. And I think we're also heading towards a Trinity Christian University Christian rematch. And that should be a fun game. That'll be in 2 weeks. But Friday night football, find a local game, go out and support the high school kids. It's great. It goes by fast. If you got a kid who plays high school football like I did, it's already over. It goes by just like that. So anyway, enjoy the weekend. Oh, a little Christmas in the air, a little football out there, and have a good time. We'll talk to you next time on Jacksonville's Weekend in Sports.